Marvel Knights. Marvel Knights is an imprint of Marvel Comics that contained standalone material taking place inside the Marvel Universe Earth-616. The imprint originated in 1998 when Marvel outsourced 4 titles: Black Panther, Punisher, Daredevil and Inhumans to Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti's company Event Comics. Event hired the creative teams for the Knights line while Marvel published them. History. In 1998, Marvel Comics, which had just filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, asked Quesada and Palmiotti to work for Marvel in a more exclusive capacity and contracted them and their Event Comics partners to produce a line of Marvel books dubbed Marvel Knights. As editors of Marvel Knights, Quesada and Palmiotti worked on a number of low-profile characters such as Daredevil, Punisher, the Inhumans and Black Panther, encouraging experimentation and using their contacts in the independent comics world to bring in creators such as David W. Mack, Mike Oeming, Brian Michael Bendis, Garth Ennis. Quesada himself also illustrated a Daredevil story written by film director Kevin Smith, with Palmiotti inking the title book. Marvel Knights stepped away from the long-running story arcs and heavy focus on continuity that was a prime feature of Marvel Comics during this period. Instead, the imprint focused on strong standalone stories and high production qualities. In 2002, and a half years after starting Marvel Knights, and in large part due to the imprint's success, Quesada was named editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics. Palmiotti remained involved in some of the titles for a limited period, either inking or editing before leaving. In early 2006, Quesada announced that all ongoing titles under the Marvel Knights banner would move to the Marvel Universe imprint and that Marvel Knights would afterward contain high-profile limited series. Quesada explained that Marvel Knights is the showcase for Evergreen Events' self-contained limited series that think outside the box, that challenge readers to rethink their favorite Marvel characters and re-evaluate the legends that surround them. In other words, Marvel Knights will be a place for top talent to work without constraints and deliver the kind of product fans deserve. The change began with Daredevil #82, Black Panther #14, Moon Knight #1, Squadron Supreme #1, and Wolverine #42. Marvel Knights Spider-Man became the Sensational Spider-Man with issue #23, and Marvel Knights 4 featuring the Fantastic Four became simply 4 with issue #28. Fury Peacemaker by Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson was the first limited series to launch under the redefined imprint in February 2006. This was followed by Silver Surfer, Requiem by J. Michael Straczynski and Asad Ribic 2007, Spider-Man, Reign by Carl Andrews late 2006, Ghost Rider by Garth Ennis and Clayton Crane 2007, and Captain America, The Chosen September 2007. Marvel Knights editor Axel Alonso wrote in a press release, "These stand-alone stories won't just challenge readers to rethink their favorite Marvel legends. Oftentimes, we'll focus on characters that are off the beaten path, boiling these archetypes down to their cores. We want to build on the tradition of limited series like Ennis and Crane's Ghost Rider, Frank Cho's Shanna, The She-Devil and Robert Roddy and Ribic's Loki, each of which offered very distinct visions for Marvel characters, and each of which, judging by sales numbers, were embraced by fandom." Marvel Knights became dormant after 2013. However, a 6-issue limited anniversary run entitled Marvel Knights 20th was started in 2018 and will run into 2019. Team. The Marvel Knights team was a name given to Daredevil's unnamed superhero team. Besides Daredevil, the lineup consisted of Black Widow, Dagger, Moon Knight, Shang-Chi, and Luke Cage. The Marvel Knights were initially formed to capture the Punisher. Ongoing series: Black Panther Vol. 3-112 November 1998 October 1999. Daredevil Vol. 2-181 November 1998 March 2006. Inhumans Vol. 2-112 November 1998 October 1999. Marvel Knights #115 June 2000 September 2001. The Punisher Vol. 5-137 August 2001 February 2004. Elektra Vol. 2-122 September 2001 June 2003. Marvel Knights Vol. 2-16 May 2002 October 2002 Loosened 2. Captain America Vol. 4-128 June 2002 August 2004. Marvel Knights 4-127 April 2004 April 2006. The Incredible Hulk Vol. 2-7076 June 2004 October 2004. Marvel Knights Spider-Man #122 June 2004 March 2006. Wolverine Vol. 3-1339 June 2004 April 2006. X-Statix #2126 June 2004 October 2004. District X #114 July 2004 August 2005. Black Panther Vol. 4-113 April 2005 April 2006. Limited Series. One-shots. Ant-Man's Big Christmas 2000. Sentry vs. the Void 2001 one-shot. Sentry/Fantastic Four 2001 one-shot. Sentry/Hulk 2001 one-shot. Sentry/Spider-Man 2001 one-shot. Sentry/X-Men 2001 one-shot. Punisher/Painkiller Jane 2001 one-shot. Spider-Man/Daredevil 2002 one-shot. Daredevil/Bullseye, The Target 2003, one issue published of an intended limited series. Punisher, Red Xmas 2004 one-shot. Punisher, Bloody Valentine 2006 one-shot. Punisher, Silent Night 2006 one-shot. Captain America, White 2008, one issue published of an intended limited series, finally finished in 2015. But not under the Marvel Knights banner. Its 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 banner. Other versions. Marvel Knights 2099. In 2004, Marvel Comics held a fifth-week event called Marvel Knights 2099, which took place in the future on an alternate world, Earth-Minus 2992. Daredevil 2099-1. Black Panther 2099-1. Inhumans 2099-1. Punisher 2099-1. Mutant 2099-1. Ultimate Marvel. The Ultimate Marvel version of the Marvel Knights team made its debut in Ultimate Spider-Man #106. The members of the Ultimate Marvel version of the Marvel Knight include Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Shang-Chi, Iron Fist, Moon Knight, and Spider-Man. After Shang-Chi made an unsuccessful attack on the Kingpin, he was recruited by Daredevil to help bring down the Kingpin for good. Later, Daredevil, as Matt Murdock, met Spider-Man and asked him to join the group with the plan of killing the Kingpin. Spider-Man objected to killing, and the group agreed to let Moon Knight, under the persona of Ronin, join the Kingpin's employ. Ronin forcibly brought Spider-Man to the Kingpin as a captive. The Kingpin ties him up, unmasks him, and tortures him and mocks him for being a teenager. After revealing that he knew that Ronin was Moon Knight, Kingpin had him beaten nearly to death, and let Spider-Man leave with the knowledge that one of the Knights was a traitor. After a bomb destroyed the law offices of Matt Murdock, Iron Fist was revealed as the traitor, though only because Kingpin threatened his daughter. Iron Fist was sent back to Kingpin to distract him while Daredevil tried to kill his comatose wife. After a standoff between Daredevil, Kingpin, and Spider-Man, Kingpin agreed to leave the country in exchange for his wife's safety. But he secretly and furiously plotted to have Daredevil killed, Doctor Strange's hands broken, and Spider-Man's school blown up. Meanwhile, Moon Knight went to the police, revealed his secret identity, and said that Kingpin tried to kill him, which gave the police enough to arrest Kingpin on attempted murder charges. At the end of the arc, there were brief images of the team going their separate ways. Shang-Chi caught a train out of town, Iron Fist returned to his daughter, Doctor Strange went back to his sanctum, and Daredevil berated himself at a church. In other media, film, Marvel Knights was also the name of a production arm of Marvel Studios intended to be used to produce some of Marvel's darker and lesser-known titles. Punisher, Warzone, and Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance were the only films released under the Marvel Knights banner. The Marvel Knights books have had several influences on Marvel Cinematic Universe movies and TV shows. From the Netflix Marvel TV shows to the 2018 Black Panther film, the characters they created have been noted as coming directly from the comics. Christopher Priest credited the Dora Milaje to both Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. Video games. In the Marvel Ultimate Alliance video game, Marvel Knights is a team bonus granted if you have any combination of the following characters on your team: Black Panther, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Wolverine, Luke Cage, Spider-Man, Elektra, and Moon Knight. Similarly, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, the third installment of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance franchise, will have a DLC pass featuring characters from Marvel Knights such as the Punisher, Blade, Moon Knight, and Morbius the Living Vampire. Animation. In 2010, Shout! Factory and Marvel Comics teamed up to release a roster of motion comic animated series on DVD. The following titles have been released thus far: Astonishing X-Men, gifted September 28, 2010, Iron Man, Extremis November 30, 2010, Black Panther January 18, 2011, Spider-Woman, Agent of SWORD June 14, 2011, Thor and Loki, Blood Brothers September 13, 2011, Astonishing X-Men Dangerous April 10, 2012, Astonishing X-Men Torn August 14, 2012, Astonishing X-Men Unstoppable November 13, 2012, Inhumans April 23, 2013, Wolverine Origin July 9, 2013, Ultimate Wolverine vs. Hulk September 10, 2013, Wolverine vs. Sabretooth January 7, 2014, Wolverine Weapon X Tomorrow Dies Today May 13, 2014, Eternals September 16, 2014, Wolverine vs. Sabretooth Reborn March 24, 2015,